coating. Powder coating is a method of applying a layer harder than paint on the surface of an iron object to prevent rusting. In this method, a polymer, resin, a pigment, and some other ingredients are mixed, cooled, and ground into a uniform powder. This powder is sprayed on the polished metal surface by electrostatic spray deposition (ESD). In this method, the particles of the powder are given an electrostatic charge, due to which a uniform layer of the powder sticks to the metal surface. Then the object is heated in the oven along with the coating. A chemical reaction occurs in the layer, resulting in the formation of long cross-linked polymeric chains. This powder coating is highly durable, hard, and attractive. Powder coating can be done on plastic and medium density fiber (MDF) board in day-to-day use as well.
So what is electrostatic? What do they do in powder coating? Is the particles are given an electrostatic charge. Okay, you have heard about electrostatic. You have heard about static electricity. No, learn about static electricity. So it's given an electrostatic charge or a particular charge. So let's say a metals are basically positive charge. So let's say a metal surface is positive charge. So they'll give a negative charge to this what you call to this paint, no, to this powder paint. And what happens is, because this is negative charge and your aluminum surface, when they spray the negatively charged uh, uh, paint, that powder on the positively charged surface, metal surface, you all know that opposites attract each other, no? So because of, so what will happen, the positively charged metal surface will attract the negatively charged powder particles, and positive negative always attract each other, so they'll attract it, and that particular powder will get coated on the particular metal and prevent it from getting corroded, or especially as we saw, it is used specially for iron objects, so that the iron objects don't what do you call, they don't get rusted, so powder coating is specially done for iron objects. So the iron surface is given a positive, iron surface is a positive, because metals are basically electropositive. So, and these powder coating are negatively charged particles. So I hope that is clear. So positive attracts negative, and that's why it gets fixed nicely on the uh, these iron surfaces.
Anodizing. A protective layer is formed naturally on the surface of aluminum metal by reaction with oxygen in air. In the anodizing process, this layer can be made of the desired thickness. Anodizing is done by electrolysis.
What happens is, basically understand, these aluminum particles, when they are exposed to air, they react with the oxygen in the air to form aluminum oxide. Okay, so, and this basically is aluminum oxide is slightly blackish in color, and this aluminum oxide, in a way, of course, the aluminum particle gets corroded. The aluminum is basically grayish metal. All metals are mostly grayish, no, silvery gray. So, but when they react with the air, the aluminum particle reacts there, it forms a slightly blackish layer of aluminum oxide. So here in anodizing, what they do is they put a aluminum oxide, what you call, coating on the aluminum particles. So remember, A for anodizing is done specially for A for aluminum particles. So they put the aluminum oxide coating on the aluminum particles. So once the aluminum oxide coating is put on the aluminum particles, this aluminum oxide will not corrode further. Okay, मरा हुआ इंसान फिर से मरता नहीं है. So aluminum oxide will not again get corroded. Aluminum gets corroded by, or it gets spoiled by forming aluminum oxide, no, when exposed to air. But aluminum oxide will again not get corroded, because aluminum oxide is already corroded. So it will not get further corrosion. It will not undergo further corrosion. So they apply a layer of aluminum oxide, a proper thickness, so that the aluminum article, whatever is made, that utensils, no, cooking utensils or whatever it is there, it will not get spoiled further. Okay, and as you will see now in this process, the aluminum article which has to be anodized or given a coating of the aluminum oxide is connected to the anode. Anode, you all know what is the anode. Okay, anode you have learned in your previous lessons also, in your lower classes also. Anode is the what electrode? Anode is a what electrode? Come on, you should be knowing this. Okay, anode is the positive electrode. Anode is the positive electrode. So the aluminum so remember this way. A for anodizing is used for A for aluminum articles. And where is the aluminum article connected? This aluminum article which you need to anodize or give a coating of aluminum oxide, it is connected to the anode. A for anode. That's why the name of the process is called it's called anodizing, because the aluminum article is connected to the anode. And what is it used for? A for aluminum articles. Okay, so A for aluminum article is connected to the A for anode, and A for aluminum articles have to undergo A for anodizing to protect them from further corrosion.
Dilute acid is taken in the electrolytic cell and the aluminum article is dipped in it as the anode. When an electric current is passed, hydrogen gas is released at the cathode and oxygen gas at the anode. A reaction with oxygen occurs and a layer of hydrated aluminum oxide is formed on the anode. That is the iron article.
So what happened? Because the oxygen gas is released at the anode. Okay, and the anode pay which article is there? Now they are saying iron article. Actually, they should have said aluminum article. It is mostly done for aluminum articles. So this aluminum article which is kept, this aluminum article reacts with this oxygen gas. Aluminum reacts with oxygen to form aluminum oxide, and that's how you get a coating of aluminum oxide. I think they have wrongly mentioned iron article. I think it may be my mistake, but especially anodizing is especially done for aluminum articles. Nowadays you will even see anodized pressure cookers. Then you have anodized grills, no, aluminum sliding windows. You have aluminum frames for your sliding windows on your, even your most some of you people, some of these most of you I think maybe having these windows, sliding windows, and the borders of those windows are made of aluminum, and sometimes this aluminum can get corroded, so they use anodized aluminum frames for the sliding windows, so they last for a longer time. Even recently I had to make for my kitchen I had to make a aluminum frame, mosquito frame, a mosquito net. I had to put a mosquito net so that the insects don't come inside or whatever, rats and all. So I had to make a, but I told him to anodize it. He told me he wanted to anodize. So I said yes, I want to make it anodized, because I myself told him, because he was supposed to give me only aluminum frame, simple aluminum frame, but I told him I want an anodized frame. So it took me 2-3 days for it to get ordered, to order it, but it's better to have an anodized frame, aluminum frame, because that now I'm sure that this particular aluminum frame of mine, the window frame, will last for a long time, because it will not get easily corroded. So always go for anode. It is expensive and it takes time. Maybe you won't get it so early quickly on the spot. You need to take 2, 3, 4 days, but it is worth it. It will last for a longer time. Even pressure cookers also nowadays are anodized, pans and frying pans and all that.
This layer can be made attractive by adding color in the cell during electrolysis. We use anodized cooking utensils like griddles and cookers. Why? Answer.
So we use anodized cooking utensils like griddles, like frying pans, what you call, and cookers, because they are non-stick, scratch resistant, heat resistant, okay, non-poisonous. Why? And it is long lasting, easy to clean, and food also gets cooked very fast. Food also gets cooked very fast.